Rightio, how's it going? Welcome back to the Sunderland series, just wrapping up Season 2. We've been promoted to the Championship, which is lovely. We finished second, we did beat Fleetwood, and we even beat Hull, which is surprising. I was pleasantly surprised that we beat Blackpool in the last live-com. So let's do the old season review. These were the transfers in this season, listed by average rating Thomas O'Connor, who was a massive figure in this year's team. He was the he was the number one left back, and the board gave him an A+, which is good. Sam Hughes also got an A+. He played about 39 games in total. Henry Lansbury got a B+. He played 38 games, which is quite a lot for a man of 31. Jordan Ibe got a C+, which is weird because he scored 12 goals and got 5 assists. Fair enough. The Admiral, A+. I would give the Admiral an A+ as well. I mean, he played 39 games and got 14 goals, which is quite good. Colton Morris somehow got an A. He only scored 1 goal and got 1 assist in like 13 games. Callum O'Dowda got a C, even though I think he played more of a vital role than Colton Morris. Okay. Nathaniel Mendez Lang, he got an A-. I don't really look at this and think A-, to be honest. Sam Woods was pretty crucial when he did play. 5 games. Transfers out. So McGeady went to Dundalk. Chris Maguire went to Ross County. And Ross Stewart went to Hibernian. So that's 3 pretty big transfers out, as well as Carl Winchester. That's another big sale out. Everyone else we didn't really notice, other than Leadbitter leaving on a free. But being 36 years of age, is even alive still, I don't know. But I think in terms of transfers in and out, obviously it worked because we got the automatic promotion. Quite happy with that. Season's results, there's the league table. So we only got a C+. The board are pleased that the team won promotion from this year's Sky Bet League 1 season. Only a C+, really? I think that's a bit stingy. We were B just before, well, even after we beat Hull. So I don't know why that's been downgraded to a C+. Lyndon Gooch and Jordan Ibe got 10 goals each in the league. We had a decent run from September to December. That's quite a big run. I think it worked out roughly 20 games. I don't think that included the Cups either. And then December was a bit shit. January was a bit shit. February and March saw us through in the end. There's the run out towards the end of the season. So April and March turned out to be pretty good. That's what rescued the season. When we was in, say, February, like early February and late January, I was pretty scared. Pretty scared. We were losing games 5-0 to Shrewsbury. I know they finished 4th in the end. They're still a decent team. But then 4-0 to Plymouth, who finished in bloody 9th. You know, we were really struggling. We had a really rough patch there. So we just had to kind of tough it out, to be honest. I had to play a lot of the younger kids that you didn't even really see because they're not even that great. But I had to play youth because the more experienced than our best 11 would just never fit on a consistent basis after December. So I need to work on my management style to make sure that I don't have to scrape through December and January and hope it picks up in February, April and March. You know, like, it is a bit of a habit of mine. Like, I can't ever really remember having a good December or January. Dog's going mental. Many apologies. So whether that's to do with the training, I'm not sure. I've always gone on recording and saying, yeah, it's because of quality squad depth. That probably is a factor. But I need to look at the training. I think that could be the kind of icing on the cake. We've got the staff for it. We've got the best staff in League 1. You know, the first thing I did when I joined, didn't spend a penny on transfers. I just brought in an entirely new backroom team, and we had like those little gold lines in every category, which told me we had the best coach for every job in the whole league. So we got the staff to do it. I just need to have a look at those schedules. Moments to remember. Biggest win was the 4-0 against Peterborough. Embleton with 2, Jordan Ibe and is it Kieran Brown? I almost said Chris Brown then. Match to remember was the season's close with the 1-0 win against Hull. And then English FA Cup goal of the season, Max Power against Boston United. Finances, Sunderland, I think they're quite famous for not being in massively brilliant shape financially. We're down on sponsorship, broadcast revenue, corporate and hospitality has gone up. Competition prize money went down. Matchday commercial and retail went up. So that's not too shabby. So here's our best 11. Best 11 so far. The Admiral is our best striker. And I think that's about right. I think it's nice to have a player that we can give a good name to because I've got some cool little feeling with him. He's a good striker. And I'm glad he's gone into the first 11 because I think he deserves it. I mean, his average rating of 6.78 says a lot about how crap we are offensively. But, yeah, happy. Jones, who will be joining us on a permanent deal, basically in January, because we had him on loan from Rangers, didn't we? I signed him, and then it cancelled the loan. I said, yeah, he's going to join you at the end of the season. I was like, yeah, but I want him now. And it just wouldn't go through, which is weird. So he's going to join us next year again. Lyndon Gooch, Max Power, Embleton and Lansbury. I've liked that midfield trio. So we used the box-to-box, the Mazzala and the deep line playmaker. With the lower line tactic, the DM turns into a ball-winning midfielder. I did have a phase of doing Mazzala where Power is. No, sorry. I can't remember what this role was, but this one wasn't Mazzala. It was advanced playmaker. I think this has always been either deep line playmaker or box-to-box. But we're talking about tactics. But going into the new season, we're probably going to need to be a lot more defensive and direct. I reckon some funky counter-attack strategy might be needed, to be honest. The accolades. Did I click that properly? My mouse is doing this weird thing. It only works when I click on a certain part of the button. There we are. So, player of the season, Jordan Willis, 27-year-old centre-back. Really, really good stuff. I've been happy with him for a long time. Young player of the season, Thomas O'Connor. Like I said, he was our best signing of the season. He was... Oh, they've actually given him signing of the season as well. Yeah, good. I'd agree with that. I think as a left-back, he's been solid. He's been consistent. He fits our style of play. He stays out wide when I need him to. He man-marks the right winger really well. He does a decent job. Goal of the season, Max Power. Top scorer, the Admiral. Most assists as well, Thomas O'Connor. Most men of the match awards, Thomas O'Connor. So there you go. Competition awards, 0. Most clean sheets by a player in a season. Lee Burge, 33 clean sheets. Have some of that. That's pretty cool. We've got some weird thing going on with this channel so far in FM21. Under Aston Villa, we had, who was that young keeper? The young 19-year-old Kamara. He had a crazy amount of clean sheets as well. I don't know how, but I've kind of somehow managed to develop my systems to be really good defensively, but not very good offensively. So I'm basically Sam Allardyce without wanting to be. Yeah, we've always had at least one spell a season where we go on some mental clean sheet streak with every club I've managed on YouTube so far, which is only 2, but it's just weird that this has happened because that's not usually my style at all. Most man of the match awards went to Thomas O'Connor, like we said, with 12, which is fantastic. So that is the season done. I'm happy it's done. I'm happy we got promoted. I think another season in League One would have been a downer. End of next season, fight bravely against relegation. Grow the club's reputation. And then remain in the Championship. Work towards becoming established as a Championship team. So they're prepared to stay in the Championship until at least 2027. I don't want to spend 5 years in the Championship, but I'm happy they're okay with that. As long as we fight brave, so new. Okay, so new philosophies and stuff. Sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. Play defensively solid football. Play direct football. This is exactly what I said we might need to do. Defensive and direct counter-attack. Go back. That's exactly what I said. So I'm okay with that. Work within the wage budget. Sign players to sell for profit. Did Mike Ashley swap clubs? Minimum 2 years contract for first team players. Okay. Well, that makes sense. And the direct counter makes sense as well. I think that probably is how we're going to end up playing. So the dynamics of the team. Let's have a look at the hierarchy. So no players oppose us, and we have the dressing room sitting in the palm of our hand, which is nice. We've got 3 team leaders, which is really good. Willis, Power and Wright. All very good first team players. I'm happy with that. And I'm pretty sure if Burge continues to do well, he might move up. I think Gooch might move up. We've got some players here that are still to kind of establish themselves. I don't imagine Jamani stay in. He never really played, although his report is quite good, isn't it? Okay, it's likely to be Flanagan that goes. Okay. End of season team meeting. Discuss plans for next season. We're in a good position to avoid a relegation battle. I think we're in a good position to avoid relegation. I'll be strengthening the squad as you might expect, but I believe we can avoid getting involved in a relegation battle. Before you go for a well-deserved break, promoted, give us a chance to give us up as well. Okay, so we're just going to tell them what the board told us, really. Just fight bravely against relegation, and we'll do the rest when they come back. And they're all reserved, which is nice. At least they're not throwing stuff at me. So morale is good, which is nice. If I can keep that morale up, I think we might be okay. New season team report. What's this? Based on the current players for the upcoming season. Why is Bradshaw number 1 there? Is he saying this is my best 11 now? Bradshaw's cack. This was a waste of money. Right, okay. Based on the current players for the upcoming season. Best 11, but that's wrong. That is not our best 11. Injuries, end of season break, training camp destination, North East England. Let's go to Scotland. Let's do that again this season. Transfer budget was 8 million. Almost £9 million, which we could do some damage with. We'll have to wait and see. But one thing I will be doing is trying to have a bit of a clear out of some of our players that aren't going to be that great. So that's going to be really just you two, Tom Flanagan and Mendes Liang. So let's add them to the unwanted list and sell for value. As you can see, we're trying to have a bit of a clear out. In a development centre, Mitchell Curry, 22 years of age, decent potential. I want to sell O'Brien and Bradshaw. So for now, let me bang them into the senior squad and we'll try to flog them. Mitchell Curry, you can come up because your potential is quite good. Josh Hawkes, you haven't caught my eye up until now, and I don't see an awful lot too special. But we'll leave you. Well, no, you're 23 now. You're too old for the under 23s. Transfer status. Set transfer status. Loan status. Don't know. It's not letting me list him. So I do wonder if we're going to have transfer embargoes placed on us again, because we did have that last year. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. Championship next season, season 3. I did plan, obviously, on being in the championship for the season we've just completed. But we were 1 goal away from promotion, which is very close, but I'm glad we got there in the end. If you're enjoying the series, do let us know down below. If you've got any tips on how to manage a decent squad in the months of December and January, which we never seem to be able to do, fitness and results just completely get away from us. I'll be interested to see if you guys have any suggestions with training, squad management, that kind of thing, to help me get through that, because it happens every time. I was always just thinking, well, I don't have a big enough or a good enough squad. I think I did at this point, definitely did, because we were 20 games unbeaten, and then gone. It's as if the game just went, Rick, it's December. Have some morale issues, have some fitness issues, have some injuries. By the way, I'm going to muller your form. Like, it's as if it just all happened at once, which is a bit crazy. But it had to have been the training. Must have been. You don't go from this crazy winning streak to 2.5 months of shitness from 2 solid long months of greatness. It's just weird. But yeah, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Still having a blast recording this, by the way. Take it easy. See you soon. Peace.